Marco, back on the touchline tomorrow. How much are you looking forward to that?
It's my place. It's where I should be always, and of course, it's really important for me, for all the managers to be there. And of course, was another moment for me to look in a different way, to improve, but will be good. Will be good to be. As you know, I was always with my players before the match, at half time, after the match in the dressing room. But to share the feelings with them in the touchline is always important.
Do you feel you did see something different from your team, the way that you view the game from up there in those last couple of matches, which was different to being on the sidelines?
And for all of us, if you are in a different place, the vision is completely different. That is clear, of course. As you know, if I was not there on the top, we have always someone from our technical staff there. Okay, and the connection, the communication with our touchline is permanent during the game. Is any moment that we need, the connection is there. And of course, I wasn't there, but someone is there always to analyze and to see things that sometimes the touchline is not easy to see. But the vision is completely different. But it's something that I would like to don't have the experience again.
A really welcome win last week to take you up to 42 points. Fulham's best ever in the Premier League era is 53. Is that one of your big targets to beat that? And what else do you think you can achieve between now and the end of the season?
Is our main target right now, I have to tell you. We are always trying to find different targets for us. We got one of the main ones last week, and now we have to go for the next one. The next one is try to beat that number of points that will make us to make story again in this football club, and is really important. We are breaking some important things inside this football club, and the next one is there for us to try to do it. Of course, we have to go game by game. Is the way that we have been approaching, not just this season, even last season when the target was to be champion. We approach in this way, and we keep doing the same, preparing ourselves as better as you can for the next match always. But of course, it's important to have that target ahead of us. And if you, for some reason, you got it, and you have to work really hard to do it, we are here to get to set another one.
For so many recent seasons with Fulham, you've not quite known maybe at this stage of the year which division you're going to be. And how helpful is that for you from a planning perspective that you know you will be a Premier League club next year?
First, it just shows how this season is being really, really good for us. Very, very good. To don't say impressive, to don't say fantastic from our players. No one expected for us to be there. Probably as inside our dressing room, we have the confidence that you can do a very good season. But as you know, during the last summer, August, even September, beginning of the season, everyone expected for us to be really in trouble and probably the favourites to go down. That shows just the quality of the season that we have been doing. And of course, we are not taking the focus from ourselves. What is important right now is to prepare the football matches in the right moment. But we are preparing the next season always. It's not just now because we are in a good position. We started to do it last November, if I can say, when the last World Cup break. Even last January, we signed 2 players, and one of the players that we have signed, we bought him, not just looking for the 3 months after, but looking for the next season as well. And of course, we are already preparing the things behind the scenes with some meetings between me and our board.
Obviously, you knew it was coming, but how frustrating is it not to have Dan James available, given how well he played last week? And what are your options down the middle tomorrow?
As I said to you last week, without Mitrović, we have always a number 9 reference that is Carlos Vinicius, and you have Daniel James or Bobby. They are the players that they can play there. You have these 2 players to adapt in a slightly different role. False 9, if I can say, different profile, player more to attack in behind in some moments, to connect in a different way, like Bobby or Carlos Vinicius. It will be between these 3 players. Clear, we are going to choose one. Within our strategy to the match, we did something that we want to explore in the opposition side. But of course, and it's a good moment for me to praise the performance from Daniel James and even Harry Wilson last week, 2 players that they have been not playing the enough number of games that they would like, and to be honest, that they expected. But it's part of the competition. Harry Wilson, we already spoke about several times. because he had a bad injury during the past season and took that important moment of the season from him. And of course, and Daniel James, because we have some wingers that have been doing a very good season. William is playing in a top level, of course, and Bobby is doing a very good season too. And Manor Solomon had his spells. Even Kebano started really well the season. Of course, the competition is really tough in that position, but I'm really pleased for them because they deserve clear the two, because the way they work so hard, waiting for his chance, and after when the chance is there for them, they got it, and I'm really pleased for them.
Just a final one from me. Leeds tomorrow, 5-1 and 6-1. They've been beaten at home in recent weeks. They will know that games are running out to save themselves. Does that make them very dangerous tomorrow?
Yes. When you prepare the games, I know that they are not in the best position. They are fighting for something. Nothing different for us than the last 3 teams that we play against. Bournemouth was the same, West Ham was the same, and Everton. But we don't look for the last 2 games. It will be the first mistake if you look for the last 2 results. The games we can look, of course, we analyze the games and we did what we should have done. But we didn't look for the results, because it will be the first mistake if you think that results is something that is a normal situation for us, because it isn't. We already played twice against them this season. The last game we played the FA Cup at home, and we know that how they can be really tough to play against if they are in their best. That is clear for me. They are always a threat in the attack line. They have very good players in that attack line. Always players with a lot of skills that they can create problems to you if you are not in your day. And of course, we analyze them as a team. We know their weakness, but you know their strengths as well. And we want to explore the weakness to try to win the football match. But the first thing and the first step for us to win that football match that we want to is to respect them as a team and to understand that Premier League doesn't matter the position, doesn't matter the moment as well. If you are not at your best level, any team can beat you.
Thank you. Good luck tomorrow.
Thank you very much.
Michael, do you want to take a seat? Yeah, sure.
Hi.
Hi, Michael. Good afternoon. Good to see
Afternoon.
you. Team news for tomorrow, please. Any injury updates?
Good news from Kebano. Last 2 weeks is working with the team, and good to see him to work well, to train well, and to be involved again. Probably can be involved in the squad list for tomorrow match. And as you know, Daniel James and Mitrović, they are going to be out. All the others, they are available.
Before the win at Everton, there was a round of difficult results. What did you find out about the players in the team, their character during these challenging times?
Firstly, about their character, they work so hard like before, and not surprise me, because to be honest, I know really well them. And that bad spell for us just show one thing. Didn't change anything from the way we work, the way we prepare the players, the way they work really hard, but just show one thing, that how we have been impressive our season so far. Before that period, we have been doing really good things. And that 4 games that show to us that the room is still big to improve as well. And you have to keep working really hard to get the best from our players and to keep improving as a team.
Mitrović has been so important for your success this season, but the fact that against Everton you managed to find a great collective solution when he was out, how encouraging was it?
It was important, but it isn't the first time that we won without Mitro this season. It isn't the first time. If you look back, and you can see not just one game that we won without him, and last one will not be and against Everton won't be the last for sure, because we are going to win more games without him. He's an important player, definitely is an important player for us. He's a big miss, the way we play, the way I build our squad as well. Of course, he's really important for us. It's really tough for us to have him out of the game so many games. Difficult to understand as well, but we already spoke about it, and we have to keep going. We have to keep going without him. Last week we decided in a different way with Daniel James up front. He did well. Let's see what will be my decision for tomorrow, but we'll be Fulham Football Club at the same time there.
That win against Everton, could that be that change of momentum that will lead to the consistent results from now until the end of the season?
We are going to work hard for that. As I said before, it's not easy. In Premier League, any game is really a challenge moment for any team at this level, and for us is not different. but it's important to build from that 3 points, to build from that good performance, and to go at Goodison and to show the capacity to win the way we won the game. Because Everton, before our game, under the new manager, they have been really strong at home. They lost against Aston Villa before our game. Just one match they lost, probably one of their best performance this season. And all the other games they won at home. Arsenal, Brentford, Leeds as well. They were strong at home until that moment. Of course, we showed our quality and our personality to go there and to win the football match. It was important for us, and now is a moment for us to do our best to build from that moment, and that to go back in a winning ways. And it was really important for us. Tomorrow at Cottage, we want to win again. It's been a long time without a win at home and at Cottage, and we have to do our best to go again and to get the 3 points.
The opportunity to qualify for Europe next season, is that something that you believe is still possible?
It's there. It's not something that we speak every single day to be a target or not. We are looking for each game in the right moment, and that's it. 3 points there, and you are going to fight for the 3 against Leeds. You are going to do the same after against Villa, and so on. And that's it for us. We don't need to look for these targets ahead of us and to go for something. Let's see. In the end of the season, we are going to make the counts and to see what position we are going to finish. We have to perform as better as we can. We have to keep improving, believing in our process, and to take the best from the players. And of course, after we are going to see the position.
The fact you already won twice against Leeds this season in 2 different competitions, what type of advantage do you think it might give you ahead of the game this weekend?
Gives us the confidence that we were able to do it. Means that we can do it again. The position, the table that we are right now, gives us the confidence to keep expressing ourselves and to keep playing with confidence as well. And now we are going to try to be the third time winning against Leeds.